You know, you used to be an artist. Now it seems you spend most of your time going around looking for people to applaud you. Well, I'm sorry. I got lost in the experiment. I'm still looking for something spontaneous. Yes, the name of my next piece is going to be called Intimacy. No, I don't want you involved in it. You know, you're questioning, like, the speed of the train. You know, that's just not too bright. So I went through a major transition today.
In your life?
Yeah, where I kind of had to leave behind the Eel River and South Fork and step back into the muck of Arcata.
You kind of got a feel for that temporary position thing where you know it's going to end when you start or something kind of thing? Seems like most jobs you go into it, you always have that aspiration of owning it one day, right? Or no, maybe not that, but where you know you're going to go up and move up the ladder and then ultimately maybe get a good position there, and then if somebody gives you another offer while you're there, then you'll take it or something. But you never go into a job thinking it's only 3 months or 2 months or. So I mean, in that sense, when it ends, I would think it'd be like I don't know, just a little different than getting fired or some of these other ways that normally jobs you leave, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of true, you know, but that wasn't really what I was thinking, you know. It was more like thinking about kind of a place and time and how I kind of changed by sort of just, you know, going through changes physically and emotionally and with different people and different situations. I've always kind of thought, you know, I was sort of a gypsy, so I never really thought about owning a position or a house. I never had a, you know, a scheme. No, a scheme is not a vision. You never have been tempted by a demon or a god. I never had a plan to get me to the heart of this or any other matter. I just strangled Leonard Cohen's words quite effectively, I thought.
That's cool, man.
You know what I'm saying, though? I mean,
I could see what you're saying. You have this magic of being able to, because of your certain intellectual thing, okay, I'm not going to analyze you too bad, but no, you can relate to a lot of different people for a lot of different reasons. And I think when you get like drawn out into situations where the people you're relating to, you know, everybody has their own unique personality, and we all, you know, they all have effects on us all, and jobs definitely have that. And I think where the job that you had, where you're going into these like places that are more rural and backwoodsy, you're going to deal with like that element a little more. And I think when we all kind of like, I don't know, not a lot of us are going to get a lot of exposure to that, for sure. Just because I think our aspirations lead us to other things most of the time. And we appreciate your gypsy perspective, so please. Give us something.
Well, I never looked at it like that. And to me, it's just all one big Sam Peckinpah movie. You know, there's rugged individual.
Steve McQueen.
Well, exactly. There's a rugged individualism that's involved that, you know, really doesn't have anything to do with kind of a backwoods personality. It's just kind of a preference that one makes for a different kind of ambience, you know. You can either think that some kind of necrophiliac metropolitan area is, you know, heavy or inspiring, or you can think that, like, you know, a river, you know, and otters feeding off salmon and, you know, waddling upstream, those things are kind of, just depends where you're,
Sensitive.
What am I talking positive for? You're the wildlife major, aren't you? Or?
No,
You're the one that
on the money, man.
Huh, so I mean, I guess, right, you know, I don't know. I mean, I can appreciate.
Before the winter hit, you were able to go out, you know, and appreciate what was there, you know, because that's what, when you live in these areas, if you can't get into the natural beauty that surrounds you, I don't know quite, I mean, there's other reasons to live up here, I guess, but that's definitely one of the main ones. And you're definitely getting sensitive to that and appreciating it, so.
Yeah,
I had an interesting talk about ecotourism today, actually, and how, you know, that whole thing of trying to, like, take ecology or natural lands and make them, you know, create money or revenue without extracting the resources there, by just having people come and look at it or that kind of stuff. And so,
I think that can be staged in a way, though, where it's like the town of Pullman, where you can, or they even do that now, where they have roads where they cut all the forest behind the road, but then as you drive down the road, which is the attraction, the avenue of the whatnot,
Right.
you know, it looks real thick, and
Right.
you know, and then right behind it, it's been just, so that's a dangerous kind of, I think, because you can stage things that way, where you say, hey, you know, we can just like, you know, just chop the hell out of everything or devastate everything around it.
It's harsh, man. It's one of those classic things. It's a pure concept is great, but the application is always a little.
Well, the problem, you know, the problem I have with any kind of, yeah, the only problem that I have with, you know, somebody like, you know, government officials saying that they're going to stage managed land so people can look at it as a tourist site is that I don't know if I necessarily trust these guys, and like, you know, whatever they say the deal is going to be, at a certain point, you know, who's looking over their shoulder? I mean, even people that say they have the best intentions, if it's going to get you, like, you know, some boats, or it's going to get you, yeah, get you some boats, you know, basically.
Well, some of those national policies, once they make a policy, it stays intact there for a little while anyway.
Well, you know, you tell the Indians that.
Come on, Ed. No, man, you just floored me, man.